kamili saa za Afrika ya Mashariki hapa Kenya, Uganda na Tanzania. Karibu kwenye taarifa zetu za TV47 matukio awamu hii ya saa 7. Ni yenye wako Andrin Kilemi. Kuna mengi tu tuliokuandalia mtazamaji, andamana nasi hadi tamati. Seneta wa Nairobi Edwin Sifuna amesema bado yeye ndiye katibu mkuu halali wa chama cha ODM licha ya kuondolewa kwenye wadhifa huo siku ya Jumatano. Akihutubia vyombo vya habari Alhamisi saa chache baada ya kubanduliwa, Sifuna alidai kuwa hatua hiyo ni kinyume cha sheria, akidai kuwa kubanduliwa kwake kuna husiana na mazungumzo ya kisiasa kuhusu uchaguzi wa urais wa mwaka 2027. Amewalaumu baadhi ya watu kuwa wanaotekeleza maagizo kutoka nje ya chama hicho kwa kutaka kuvuruga umoja wa chama.
My record speaks for itself, and it always will. It is in public domain that my opposition to the party's dalliance with Ruto started long before the Right Honorable Raila passed on. He understood my reasons and accommodated them. It is also a known fact that regardless of what political deals Raila struck with different regimes, he would never have allowed his beloved party to be turned into a mere appendage of State House, where decisions are rubber-stamped after instructions are received from the regime. It is painful to note that sections of the party continue to desecrate the legacy and memory of Raila by turning this party into a theater of the illegal. Just last week, on 3rd February, a Gazette notice was released purporting to legitimize the recent changes in party leadership, with the rider asking for public input within 7 days, even though the stated date had lapsed by 3 weeks. Essentially, those who now purport to run the party are aware that, for instance, the new party leader was installed unprocedurally and unconstitutionally. These shortcuts and illegal edicts reflect the bad manners that progressive institutions and individuals pick up as soon as they get cozy with William Ruto. I leave it to the party members to judge if this really is the path that the Right Honorable Raila Odinga had set for us. Just 4 months after his death, we can all agree that Raila must be turning in his grave. In recent times, many respected personalities within the movement have reached out to me and the rest of the leadership, seeking a middle ground of unity, at least until the National Delegates Convention is called. I may not mention all of them, but the party trustees, and they know themselves, as well as Mama Ida Odinga and Her Excellency Ruth Odinga, the women representative for Kisumu, among others, have worked tirelessly to try and unite the party and renew the spirit of Raila in the party. But it seems the rest of the leadership, answering to instructions from elsewhere, has been unable to embrace dialogue. I want to assure our members across the country that this is not about positions. It is about principle. It is about protecting the integrity of our party. It is about ensuring that ODM remains a democratic institution governed by rules and not by impulses. And whatever actions I take from here, obviously, after wide consultations, I will do so with my head held high, knowing full well that I have never once let down my leader, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, or the members of this party who are its backbone. As I said in Busia, Raila did not raise cowards. He did not teach us to run away from hardship or challenges, but to confront them head on. Our party constitution places a responsibility on us to fight for ODM, and fight we shall. Through all lawful means, we shall fight for this great institution until the very end. We will challenge every illegality in the courts of law and in the court of public opinion. Surrender is not an option for us. I urge our members to remain calm, steadfast and committed to the ideals that brought us together. ODM is bigger than any individual, and it must remain anchored in justice, transparency and respect for its own constitution. Even as we confront the spectacle of stagnation against progress and liberal versus conservative clashes in our politics, we shouldn't fall for the allure of easy largesse and cheap promises made to the electorate for the sole purpose of perpetuating the age-old slavery visited on citizens of this nation by a regime lacking in legitimacy. I remain a loyal member and the duly elected Secretary General of the ODM party. I remain committed to the struggle for a fair.
Mtazamaji, taarifa hiyo utakuwa unaipokea kwa ukamilifu wake kwenye taarifa zetu za baadaye saa 1 na saa 3 mtawalia.